All right, Brent. All up. Eyes on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Oladipo in at the 2. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Outside Brown. Horford, a screen on Oladipo. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
A quality three-point shooter. Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Outside Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you could say that again, BA. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his 3rd year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Miami, no good that time either. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Brown with it. Now Oladipo defending. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Butler against Tatum. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Brown against Oladipo. Brown inside. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Williams with the screen. The drive by Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
The athletic swingman. I love whenever Tatum goes up with force off the drive.
Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's the time to hang. Horford for 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Hero, the pass to Yurtseven. Back to Hero. Yurtseven with the ball. Pass to Hero. The 3. Williams grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Tatum with it. Here's Williams. Horford outside. The 3. The shot misses. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Hero on the wing. He's guarded by White. Pass to Oladipo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Tatum.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Williams, a screen on Butler. Tatum passes to Williams. That one no good. And Miami will go the other way with it.
You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
The first one falls. Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, BA, was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, there might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
First one falls for him.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now here's Butler. He's got 6. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Oladipo. There's the drive, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
You got to get in front of Oladipo, or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Oladipo against Brown. Williams, a screen on Oladipo. Brown passes to Williams. Can't hit from in close.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Adebayo in the post. Tatum's there. Adebayo, no good. Boston's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside, Brown. Horford inside. Counted by Adebayo. White, the pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. He takes it in. And finished off by Tatum.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Celtics out in front. They're up by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics next team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Omer, your 7. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Butler. Pass to Hero. Oladipo outside. And the call will be against Derek White. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Right side, Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Taking 2 shots.
And Oladipo drops them both. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Outside, Brown. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Brown's got 8.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Butler. 6 points for him. Adebayo, good look. Out to Oladipo. Pass to your 7. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. And here's Horford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in a game from him. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo. Here's Williams to the left wing. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Out to Horford. The 3 ball. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Miami trailing. Outside Butler. Out to Oladipo. That shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Tatum drives in, and it's good for 2. 9 points in the game.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Here's Butler. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that.
Oladipo pounced on the steal. Quick instincts on the defensive end.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Heat ball.
For Miami, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Adebayo, a screen on White. Down low. Kicks it to Hero. Butler against Tatum. Oladipo outside. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Brown. Screen by Horford. Let's go with a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Hero on the wing. Defended by Brown. Outside Butler. Nice D from Horford. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Brown inside. He's guarded by Oladipo. The layup misses. Hero for 3. Adebayo. It's good on the putback.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Outside, Brown. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Celtics up 1. Allie, as always, thank you. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with Derek White. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Butler. Drives to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Brown against Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Now you're at 7. Oladipo finds you at 7. And here's Hero. for the lead. Horford pulls it in. Butler against Brown. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Williams, a screen on Butler. Brown passes to Williams. And they're pushing it up. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
All right, Brent, how about what Tyler Hero brings to the table?
Well, Tyler is such a huge part of why the Heat had so much success last season, coming off the bench with unbelievable consistency. And he shot the three as good as ever, raised that scoring average up. This guy is not an all-star yet, but he's on the fringe, BA.
Back to your 7. Here's Oladipo, and the layup is good off the glass. Oladipo's got 8.
Becoming much more sure-handed as a ball handler. Oladipo showing the moves there.
Brown against Oladipo. Horford, a screen on Oladipo. Brown passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Driving inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 16 points for him.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Hero for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Heat lead by 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Tatum from long range. Rebound by the Heat. Tatum brings a double team. Butler on the wing. Pass to your 7. Takes a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Your 7's got his first 3 points of the game.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Stolen by Hero. Here's Adebayo. Here's Butler. Now here's Oladipo. Kicks it to Hero. You're 7 with the ball. Here's Oladipo. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. A minute and a half left in the 3rd. Brown inside. Butler covering. Here's White. He's off on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Pass to Butler. Back to Oladipo. And here's Hero. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown against Oladipo. Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The kick to Tatum. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Heat ball.
And it's Miami's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. To the paint. Out to Oladipo. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Pass to your 7. Left side Butler. From outside the arc. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adebayo's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Williams' shot is good.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
The deep 3 from Hero. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat. They're up by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway.
Fans, please give a big round of applause
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Pass to Butler. Now Yurtseven. Horford with a steal. Outside, Brown. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Adebayo, that's good.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Horford, a screen on Oladipo. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. To the wing on the left. Yurtseven passes to Hero. The 3. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. Tatum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Horford outside. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Williams.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Butler passes to Hero. That shot missing. And Boston going the other way now. Outside, Brown. Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Oladipo against Brown. Horford, a screen on Oladipo. Here's Brown. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Heat with the lead. Outside Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. Butler passes to Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
We've seen some moments where Bam has had to step up and be a leader in times like this, including going to the line in important moments.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. White against Hero. Williams, a screen on Hero. Inside. Adebayo with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Yurtseven. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Robert Williams picks up one. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. For Boston, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Tatum passes to White. Outside, Williams. Pass to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Now here's Brown. The three-pointer off the mark.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And stolen by Williams. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Butler. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Hero, the pass to Yurt 7. Adebayo with it. Hero outside. Oladipo outside. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Celtics.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Back to Adebayo. Right side, Butler. It's stolen by Tatum. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Count it!
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter of this one. For 3, Oladipo. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game.
a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Brown. To the paint, here's Horford. Out to White. There's the dish to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. 5 to shoot. And a dunk by Horford.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
Takes it out to Siakam. For 3, VanVleet. The putback. He doesn't hit that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Goes up the baseline and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Up and in on the layup.
Man, unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Now here's VanVleet. On the wing, Anunoby. 6 to shoot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Horford. Boston, no good that time either. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's VanVleet. The kick out to Barnes. On the wing, Barnes gets the three-pointer to fall.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Brown. Outside, Horford. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Pirtle against White. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And the Celtics with possession here after the Raptors pick up 2. Here's Horford. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Siakam. Barnes kicks to Siakam. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
White against VanVleet. Horford with a screen on VanVleet. And stolen by Siakam. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum. On the wing, Williams. Tatum passes to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Now, here's Anunoby. 6 points for him. Rebound by Williams.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 7. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors.
And such focus from Horford defensively. Doesn't let up on the pressure.
Passes it to White. To the middle. Outside Brown. And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Toronto. Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. White is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Williams at center. Taxis in the game for the Celtics. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Now, here's Siakam. He's got 6. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Back to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up again. Siakam misses. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Tatum. He can't hit that time. Good D by Barnes. Siakam with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Got a piece of it. Pirtle with the steal. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And if you're going to foul Pirtle, you have to make sure you really whack him. He's remarkable about finishing through the contact. And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
They get it again. Another shot. Horford with the bucket, getting it done inside. Horford's got 6.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Here's Siakam. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. That one on White. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside. And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Anunoby. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but He displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 17. Tatum looking around. Pass to White. Horford sends a screen for White to the inside. And stolen by Siakam. And there's the pass to Barnes. Plays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Tatum dishes to Horford. Outside, White. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact. He'll head to the line. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Horford, no luck. Raptors leading by 17. On the wing, Anunoby. Rebound by Williams. For Boston, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. He kicks to Brown. Back to Williams. Celtics passing it around. Brown feeling it out a bit. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And it's Brown missing. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Barnes can't get it to go. And White kicks to Horford. Inside. The kick out to Brown. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Back to Williams. Stolen by Van Vliet. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now.
The Celtics, 19. The Raptors, 35.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Celtics trail by 19. Brown outside. Williams has a screen for Brown. On the wing, Williams. In the corner. Tatum with it. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The drive by Barnes. Pirtle. He's off on that one, and it's Boston the other way. Brown outside. Kicks it to Horford. Tatum with the screen on Siakam. Down low. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 10 points.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Celtics trail by 13. It's Brown with the drive. Barnes grabs the miss. Pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Back to Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Tatum down low. Covered by Siakam. Tatum kicks to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Horford sets a screen for Brown. No good on the triple. Raptors leading by 13. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Van Vliet. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Now, here's Brown. He has 7. Stolen by Van Vliet. Over in the corner, Barnes. White against Van Vliet. Shoots the 3. And the Raptors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Outside, Horford. Outside, White. Wants to get it to Tatum and does.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Pirtle finds Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Van Vliet's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Horford dishes to White. Pass to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Siakam.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And he makes all 3.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Siakam against Tatum. Barnes passes to Siakam. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Siakam's got 13.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Brown wide open. He fires. Boston, no good that time either. Raptors leading by 14. The pass to Pirtle. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Van Vliet looking around. Here's Anunoby. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Toronto sitting with a comfortable lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's White in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Now, here's Anunoby, following the miss by Al Horford. Siakam finds Pirtle. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. Tatum passes to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Here's Van Vliet. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
All the officials are all over that.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Toronto. He doesn't get the second one. Celtics trail by 13. Brown drives in. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And that's now 9 points for Jaylen Brown.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Baseline jumper, and too long on the shot. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. The feed now to Pirtle. And that one drops for him. And the Raptors lead by 13.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Here's White. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Back to Horford. And stolen by Siakam. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Here's Anunoby. Banked in off the glass.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And they double up Brown. Tatum on the wing. Brown with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. Toronto leading by 13. And stolen by White. The 10-footer. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Kicks it out to Siakam.
2 minutes.
Driving to the basket. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
And here's Tatum for 3. Count that one.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. 9 points for Jakob Pirtle.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from White.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Siakam passes to Barnes. Siakam a screen on White. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Pass to Siakam. A leaner. A shot off that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Raptors.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Pascal Siakam.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
There's Brown with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. From deep, it's off. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.
don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with Ochai Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Well, great job to put it on the deck and draw the contact. You can see the versatility of Pascal Siakam's game.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Now here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
VanVleet, the pass to Pirtle. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Now here's VanVleet. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Shot clock at 6.
With a wingspan over 7 feet, Adebayo is a hard guy to score on.
They get the rebound. Pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. From downtown, the shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. And here's Butler outside. Sinks the tray.
We call that the stop and pop, one of Butler's best tricks for losing a defender. That is nice.
And it's VanVleet off the drive. Counted.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Hero. Yurtseven finds Oladipo. Back to Yurtseven. To the wing, right side. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Heat. Hero outside. Yurtseven passes to Oladipo. Pirtle with the block.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Miami trailing. Yurtseven with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. From behind the arc. Butler with the bucket. Butler's got 6.
Well, Butler pulling the defense farther from the rim with the ability to make that three-point shot.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Second violation, Miami ball.
Miami has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Adebayo against Pirtle. Adebayo, no good. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. There's the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Oladipo. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Jakob Pirtle. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Yes, it's good.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking Ochai Anunoby on the interior.
Hero for 3. And And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam with it, and your 7 picks him up defensively. Here's Barnes, makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Here's Hero. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Siakam. Here he goes. He can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Butler. And that one good.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
And he gets that one.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Butler on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. VanVleet with it. Hero picks him up. Siakam in the post. Working on Adebayo. Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pirtle in the post. Pounded by Adebayo. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Outside Butler. Here's 7, a screen on Barnes. Goes back up. Here's 7, passes to Butler. Adebayo from long range. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Offensive board. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. They push it up 4-on-3. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. On the take. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck and to the cup. Nice finish.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Now here's your 7. Butler on the wing. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Siakam. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Miami's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's 7, passes to Hero. Chalk up 2 there.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
The drive by Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Snatched up. Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, this to me is the problem with defending Butler. He typically takes it so strong, it's hard not to bite on that pump fake.
Butler hits them both. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's 7. Passes to Butler. Again, the miss by Butler.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Miami trailing. Hero on the wing. Guarded by Van Vliet. Pass to Oladipo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Well, Victor Oladipo won't back down from a challenge. He isn't afraid of getting a little bit nasty if the defense sort of sets the tone.
And Oladipo drops them both. There's 31 seconds left in the second. Barnes with it. Now Oladipo defending. Barnes passes to Anunoby. 19 seconds left in the second period. Van Vliet outside. Clock at 6. Back to Siakam. Rebounded by Butler. Now Adebayo. Outside Butler. He gets it off. And so a close game as we wrap up the first. Thanks, Allie. After
Your Miami Heat, 23. The Raptors, 24.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
We've got Omer Yurtseven. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Butler, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Now here's Butler. Out to Oladipo. Hero for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 5 now. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, you have to love how competitive Jimmy Butler is. Understanding he's in rhythm, let me take on the burden offensively.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's Miami with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to Yurtseven. Outside Butler. Back to Yurtseven. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Yurtseven's got his first bucket in this one. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity. Barnes.
And it's blocked by Butler.
There are times on the defensive end where Jimmy Butler is locked down. He wants to send it back with the block, and he does exactly that.
Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Pirtle. Siakam finds Barnes. Here's Pirtle. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Siakam outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And now it seems Siakam has hit his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And here's Butler outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Pirtle's got 6 points.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Butler passes to Hero. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anunoby on the wing. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Van Vliet. 5 to shoot. Van Vliet double team. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Van Vliet. And now a 4-point Toronto lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Kicks it to Hero. Oladipo, right side. Barnes against your 7. Hero with it. Outside Butler. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam in the post. He's guarded by Oladipo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
There's a minute 17 left in the third. Oladipo outside. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Now here's Oladipo. 5 points in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Van Vliet. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's stolen by Pirtle. Van Vliet against Hero. Here's Van Vliet. Pirtle finds Siakam. Going inside. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Butler against Siakam. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Barnes. 4 seconds left. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game.
You can see the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, we'll get back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. They grab their own miss. Adebayo, that's good.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Siakam left side. Oh, they get a hand on it. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Pass to your 7. Butler against Barnes. Hero outside. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer, no good. And here are the Raptors now. They've led by as many as 14. And that one drops for them. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
And here's Butler outside. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Barnes. Back to Siakam. VanVleet on the wing. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Butler with the bucket.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Outside Anunoby. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
But BA, he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Butler on the wing. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Wow, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Here's Siakam. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he sinks the second. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Hero with it. VanVleet covering. Outside Butler for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
The kick out to VanVleet. Pass to Pirtle. Siakam against Butler. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
The shot by Oladipo, no good for Toronto. They've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And Siakam, here we go. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
The Raptors have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. Here's Anunoby, and he dunks it down.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a huge performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Hero for three. They get it back. Outside for Butler. A shot to stop the run. Gets the three ball to go.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Adebayo grabs the board. Outside Butler. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Now the Raptors with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
35 seconds left in the fourth. Butler's shot is good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Right wing. There's the triple. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. They have to feel... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Now here's Tatum, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Now here's Butler. Three-pointer. They get it back. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Smart goes in. Pass to Tatum. First quarter of play. 1 minute played. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Now, Hero. Oladipo outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now, here's Oladipo. Jason Tatum missing his last shot, and it goes down 2 points.
And with underrated strength, Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
Brown against Hero. And the pass to Yurtsevin. The three. Hero, no good. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Williams kicks to Horford. Feeds to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
An elite distributor for a pick man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Hero passes to Oladipo. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A three-pointer off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
There's the three. And again, it's the Heat missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And Williams with the stuff.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Now here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Now Butler, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Butler kicks to Yurtsevin. The 19-foot shot. He can't get that one. And it's Boston the other way. Outside, Smart. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Smart. Williams has got 6.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's Butler following the miss by Robert Williams. Again, the miss by the Heat. Celtics leading by 4. Outside, Horford. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Williams, a screen on Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, what a terrible foul there. The shot clock winding down, and he ends up bailing out the offense with a silly foul.
Good work there as it goes. 8 points for him.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hero attacking. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. Butler against Smart. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it.
The previous play is under review.
And a chance here to just double check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
And that does it for the first quarter. Boston on top. They lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center. And Greg up and down this Celtics roster. So many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Here's Tatum. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Butler with the ball. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Hero, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Tatum gets the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Knocked away. Just 5 on the clock. That's good from Williams on the assist by Tatum. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum to stop the run and finished off by Oladipo.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Butler from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, Brown takes a 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Will it go? And Adebayo throws it down.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Oladipo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Horford. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
41 seconds left here in the second. Celtics leading by 21. Now here's Tatum. 19 points in the game.
Move around.
To the middle. Horford no luck.
How is it possible? Wide open too.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. The kick out to Oladipo. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball. And it's Miami with the rebound. Miami again turning it over.
Boston ball.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Celtics lead by 21. And now we'll send. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
Celtics 40.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Victor Oladipo. Yurtsevin out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Hero on the wing. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Passes it to Yurtseven. Pocket 6. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And stolen by Horford. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Hero. Brown outside. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 6. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Tatum no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Lets it go from deep. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Back to Horford. Williams passes to Brown. Driving inside. Horford. Miami grabs the miss. Yurtseven's got his 4th rebound in this one. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Hero finds Oladipo. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. The kick out to Tatum. Williams passes to Smart. Back to Williams. To the inside. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Good saving. Poke loose. It's Oladipo on the wing. Oladipo draws the double. Pass to Butler. Hero on the wing. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Horford sets a screen for Smart. And he converts the layup. Smart's got 4 points this quarter.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Hero kicks to Yurtseven. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 56 seconds left in the third. And Adebayo throws it down.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Brown the pass to Williams. Butler against Tatum from outside the arc. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Celtics have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Outside, Smart. Into the lane. Count that bucket. Smart's got 12.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Oladipo, good.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Brown the pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Outside, Hero. Right side, Butler. Puts up a three. That shot misses. And so it's Boston in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one spot. Tatum deciding where to go with it. The pass to Horford. The kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. Picked by Horford. Fires the three. Brown. Good. Brown's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
And it's Butler missing.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
In the corner, Tatum with it. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And Tatum, he can create space. He can shoot over people. Does it in both the half court as well as transition.
Hero with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Hero kicks to Yurtseven. Over Smart. Here's Adebayo. He gets that one.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Brown the pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Tatum kicks to Horford. Tatum with a screen on Adebayo. Horford no luck.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Pass to Hero. And stolen by Tatum. Can't throw down the reverse jam.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And Smart over to help. Adebayo kicks to Oladipo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Miami no good on that time either.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Smart wide open. He fires. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Now that's leadership. Tatum reads shot trajectories well and pounces on opportunities to grab second chance points.
Yurtseven passes to Adebayo. Smart against Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Inside, here's Horford, and finished off by Horford.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
On offense, here are the Celtics. Big run right now going for them, 11-2. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Adebayo's running. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Yurtseven passes to Adebayo. And Boston with the rebound.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Brown the pass to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brown. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Boston. With 1 on the clock and finished off by Williams.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Steve Smith.
A physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slot. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the five. Now here's Brown. Siakam pulls down the board. Barnes with it, picked up by Tatum. Tatum with a steal. Horford outside. Down low. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Pass to Van Vliet. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Van Vliet.
And just using every inch of his incredible wingspan, Siakam is able to make some creative finishes. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
There's Tatum with the three. Horford outside, 4 on the clock. Here's Brown. And Anunoby pulls it down. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and back in the seats.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Horford outside. Driving inside. Outside, Brown. Horford, a screen on Anunoby. Outside, Brown. Rebound by the Raptors. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA. It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Smart. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Wide open. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Williams, a screen on Barnes. Tatum from long range. That shot off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Siakam driving in. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Anunoby. The shot no good. Nice D from Tatum. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. 1:46 left to play in the first. Oh, they need this. And he takes it up and lays it in.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Boston trailing. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Anunoby against Tatum. The 3 from Barnes. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum. Siakam with the defensive effort. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. No one near him. Yep, that one's good.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Raptors. He put together 10 points.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors youth dance team.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggle with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And he's good on the second. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Outside, Brown. Screen by Horford. Drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
It's stolen by Smart. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Horford, a screen on Anunoby. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Puts up a 3. Hurdle with some nice D. The Raptors with a lead. Siakam with it. Now Horford defending. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in. Siakam's got 13.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Tatum. Smart, left side. Launches the 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Coach is loving the ball move.
Here's Van Vliet. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 4.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Barnes against Tatum. Horford outside. Back to Tatum. It's stolen by Barnes. It's 2-on-1. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
And Brown with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. I don't know. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Tatum.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The line for your Raptors. OG.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Brown with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Brown draws the double to the left side wing. Here's Horford. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Pirtle with a screen on Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. We've seen Jakob Poeltl make huge strides with his defense since coming into the league, Richard.
He's become one of the top rim protectors. Each season, his block numbers get better. Players think twice about driving the lane when he's out there.
Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Poeltl. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Poeltl's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Van Vliet, the pass to Poeltl. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 10-point Raptor lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
35. The Celtics, 25.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. And the Celtics shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to Williams. Poeltl with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Tatum passes to Horford. Tatum with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Horford can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Celtics in possession here. Down by 12. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Brown inside. Anunoby covering. Brown passes to Smart. And he converts the layup. Smart has got 7 points in the game.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Siakam outside. And the Raptors get it back. The kick out to Van Vliet. It's Barnes on the wing. Defended by Smart. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. It's stolen by Smart. Brown against Anunoby. Horford for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Brown. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Outside, Brown. Pass to Williams. Now Smart. Anunoby covering. Van Vliet with it. Brown with the steal. Here's Smart. And the layup is good off the glass. 9 points in the game.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Siakam, pass to Poeltl. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
Brown with the steal.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
And it's Tatum missing. The Raptors with a lead.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Barnes tries again. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Robert Williams picks up one. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Horford outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Here he goes. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. And Brown with the stuff.
Nobody's going to catch Brown in the open court like that. Nobody.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. And stolen by Williams. To the inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. The Raptors have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Barnes passes to Siakam. That one doesn't drop. Smart with the defensive effort. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brown with it. Van Vliet covering. Smart outside. Screen by Horford. Beyond the arc. And it's Smart missing. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Here's Barnes. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. Screen by Horford. Tatum passes to Williams. Brown against Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Brown can't hit. The Raptors shooting it well, around 55% for the game. It's Siakam with the drive.
Wow! Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
Out to Horford. And a bit of a battle to the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Smart outside. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break up 12. They hold a real... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense cooking.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. He's forcing the defense to foul. It just, they're too little.
So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Blocking foul called on Robert Williams. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Well, the Celtics shooting 41% in this game. Here's Brown. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barnes passes to Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And the Celtics making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Launches it. The shot comes out. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside, Brown. And the jam by Brown.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Siakam outside. Connects on the 17-footer. Siakam's got 23.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
Takes the 3. Smart grabs the miss. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Gallinari with it. He's picked up by Barnes. That's good from Gallinari. On the assist from Smart.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside Barnes. Into the lane.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That's his second personal foul.
That free throw good from Barnes.
At the line for Toronto.
Both free throws good from Barnes. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Brown against Anunoby. And the jam by Brown.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Down low. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Here's Van Vliet. And stolen by Williams. Here's Smart. The kick out to Williams. Horford outside. 1:56 left to play in the 4th quarter.
And it seemed wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoyed playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Williams a screen on Van Vliet. Smart passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Siakam for 3. Boston with a rebound. Horford outside. Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Smart. Let's go with a 3. And he can't get that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They led by as many as 18.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Raptors.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. 11-point game. Horford for three. Rebound by Van Vliet.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And an Obi for three. Williams grabs the board.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Here's Gallinari.
A long and crafty player. Defenders have trouble containing Gallinari on the drive.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 10.
At the line for the Celtics,
Gallinari hits them both. And here's Van Vliet. From deep. No good that time. Smart outside to the middle. Here's Williams. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
So the Raptors winning. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for our terrific
the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Yurtseven, Hero out there with Oladipo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Now Siakam. After Victor Oladipo missed from long range. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Now Barnes. After Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Comes up empty down low.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Barnes. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Van Vliet. On the wing, Barnes. And Butler sends it back.
Butler with great anticipation there and swatting that one away.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Toronto with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. 5 on the clock. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Miami ball.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Butler feeling out a bit. There's the triple. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Pirtle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
To the middle. Now the pass to Yurtseven. He kicks it to Butler. Van Vliet against Hero. 6 to shoot. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Siakam with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Here's Barnes. Tries again. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good on the shot. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam a screen on Hero. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Hero, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Hero, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. 6-point game. Hero kicks to Yurtseven. Butler on the wing, covered by Barnes. Butler passes to Hero. To stop the drought, and Butler with a nice bucket inside.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Anunoby has the open look. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Hero kicks to Yurtseven. Oh, and the buzzer. Peter's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Raptors leading by 7. On the wing, Anunoby. Pirtle trying to get open. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. And for the Heat, they're shooting 31%. Not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. And he gets the bucket. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Here's Hero. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
The kick out to Barnes. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
It feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And Pirtle sends it back. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Oladipo. Here's Barnes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Anunoby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And now it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And he drives in, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Hero against Van Vliet. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Butler from outside. And no good that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Barnes. Misses in close. The Heat trail by 13. Adebayo with the ball. Outside Butler. Back to Yurtseven. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 5. Shots good by Hero.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And the 3 off target. The Heat have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
Adebayo against Pirtle. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 9 points. And Barnes sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. It's tipped. 6 on the shot clock.
Oladipo, a good free throw shooter, so well served to seek out contact and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And so he hits both. 27 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
The Heat trail by 8.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pirtle finds Siakam. Knocks down the 3-ball. Siakam's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Toronto.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us.
Your Raptors, 32. The Heat, 23.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the floor for Miami, Tyler Hero out there with Oladipo. Then it's Yurtseven. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler at the small forward position. Hits it from 3-point range.
Oh, Jimmy's just showing off now. Trying to get the defender to come out, but we don't respect that kind of range. I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Over in the corner, Barnes.
Bam's height and wingspan just smothering up the offense now.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Butler against Barnes. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Doesn't go either for Butler.
Teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Outside Butler. Latrey. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Hurdle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Van Vliet. Launches it. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 13. Siakam for 3. And that is no good. Now shooting 8 for 12 from the floor. The Heat have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Barnes against Butler. Over Barnes. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Butler's got 12 points in the game. Here's Van Vliet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off. And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
The Heat trail by 13. Here's Oladipo. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. There's Hero with a 3. It's good from long range. 9 points in the game so far.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Siakam from the top of the key. He buries it. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Another good play. This is how they build the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The Heat trail by 12. Outside Hero. No good with the triple. Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Raptors moving the ball around, and it's good for 2. Siakam's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
Rise and fire. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Oladipo for 3. A shot missing. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Barnes looking around. Hurdle up top. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And Hurdle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
The Heat trail by 16, and Oladipo kicks to Yurtseven. Hero against Van Vliet. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 4. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam inside the three-point line. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Thank you.
Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one. To the left side wing. Yurtseven finds Butler. Hero against Van Vliet. Oladipo outside. Back to Hero. Miami needs to get a shot off. And Adebayo throws it down.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And he's going to get called there for the technical foul. Hanging on the rim.
And fundamentally, that's not the smartest move in the world. Depending on the situation, that kind of thing can cost you. Got to control your emotion.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Raptors lead by 17. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Clearly a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And Butler gets it to go.
Yeah, it feels like out of the gates, Jimmy Butler has played aggressively. It's been this way all night.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Oladipo with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Siakam misses. The Heat trail by 16. Butler from outside. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Siakam throws it down.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Oladipo for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 11 rebounds in the game. Barnes outside. Van Vliet looking around. On the wing, Anunoby. Passes to Siakam. Off target with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Siakam inside the three-point line. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Siakam's got 6 here in this quarter. Right side Hero. No one near him. Good on the shot.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Yurtseven. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
3-point.
Oladipo's got his 5th assist in this one. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Raptors leading by 11. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Kept alive. Outside Hero. Pass to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one goes on Anunoby.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable, and his hunger to keep getting better also impressive.
The team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. .153 left here in the fourth quarter. Barnes finds Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anunoby. And Oladipo pulls it down. The Heat trail by 12. Yurtsevin passes to Adebayo. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
The kick outside to Butler. Here's Oladipo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Siakam.
Second team foul. Shooting for Miami.
That one is off.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. Raptors leading by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Raptors.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Out to the right wing for 3, Siakam. And they'll get another chance. Pirtle finds Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Toronto working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Back to Siakam. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Now here's Adebayo. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance.